Disaster Management, Planning and Policy in the Developing Country of Panama. Presented by LeiAnna Moorhead. Here we can see the geographical location of Panama located in Central America. When we look closer, we see that Panama connects North and South America with the majority of its land exposed to the Pacific Ocean and Caribbean Sea. Panama's disaster risk reduction policy was traditionally established in 2005 through the National Civil Protection System and the Hyogo Framework for Action. Panama only focused on emergency preparedness at the local level, which increased its vulnerability as a developing country. So the World Bank provided Panama with funding, and in 2010, Panama adopted the National Policy on Integrated Risk Management of Disaster. At this time, Panama's implementation pattern is a top-down approach while its government implements the national policy. However, its newly formed National Commission coordinates prevention, mitigation, and response activities. Participants of Panama's disaster management include financial, international, regional, and non-governmental organizations. Findings showed that Panama is ranked 14th in the world for countries most exposed to multiple hazards based on land area. Panama is considered high risk to prolonged rainfall, floods, earthquakes, and drought due to its geographical location over the seismically active tectonic plates in the Caribbean. Risk management efforts focus largely around floods and drought, as nearly 43% of the population is affected by floods and 37% affected by drought. However, Panama faces potential obstacles particularly related to structural modification, government implementation patterns, and fiscal preparedness. Poor housing communities would require complete destruction and/or relocation, which does not present as a desirable mitigation. Many local governments and stakeholders do not entirely understand their direct responsibility under the top-down implementation approach either. Moreover, if a catastrophic disaster were to occur, the ability to provide response and recovery would not be in Panama's capacity. The Global Facility for Disaster Risk Reduction stated, Panama needs to develop a robust and diversified risk financing strategy. Significant improvements can be noted, though. Implementing a national policy has allowed Panama access to national funds and the opportunity to work alongside other countries within the national platform. Panama's government is strengthening too as a result. Panama can now communicate via early detection warning systems and integrated voice and text messaging, which means saving more lives. All in all, Panama's disaster management plan has a great advantage because they are now able to identify and mitigate issues and then incorporate these practices into their implementing framework, making a more effective and sustainable disaster management plan. This concludes my presentation, and thank you for listening.